Okay, it's early in the morning and I wasn't going to share this with you guys, but hey, that's what we do on this channel, right? Wanted just to share a recent experience, and I have to go back on this topic again because sometimes when you encounter things with people, you have to revisit certain topics because of what you encounter with people. So, with that being said, I have to go back to laziness, y'all. I have to go back to laziness. Anyway, just got off the phone with someone close to me not too yesterday. Um, I was working on a research project, and I asked him to assist me. As a matter of fact, I asked several people to assist me with the project, okay? And he was one of the people that I was working with, and he was one of the people that had never done a project like this before. So I was kind of like trying to help him step by step as to, what to do in the different stages of the project and how to, go through the different phases of it and everything. And it seems like he struggled with everything single phase. And, not saying that he couldn't retain the information. That wasn't the problem. The problem was just actually doing it. Have you ever come across people like that? People who are, and I spoke about this before. People who know how to do the stuff, they just don't want to do it. They know exactly what the job entails, and they have the skills to do it. They have the ability to do it. They just don't want to physically do it. They want somebody else to do it for them. They just won't get up and do it. And I noticed that's what the case is with this guy. It's like, okay, he went ahead and he signed up for the project, which I appreciate his support for signing up for the project. But it's like when I followed up, because I mentioned to everybody involved, I said, look, I'm going to be following up with you guys from time to time to see your progress on this because, I'm heading up this project and I kind of need to see how things are going so I'll know, how to monitor this thing. And this, and I noticed that, there's like 10 people I had involved in the project, and 7 of them I see they're kind of trucking along. And I don't think that they realize that I can kind of see their project progress a little bit, but it's just to an extent. So the other parts that I can't see, I have to follow up and ask questions about. And I noticed that the other 3 people were kind of lagging. So there are a couple of people I reached out to. I hadn't heard back from them, but the one person I did contact yesterday, nice guy, has been very supportive of the channel and everything. But he just does not want to do anything. And these are the type of people I'm sure a lot of us have dealt with in life. Very nice people, emotionally supportive, just nice people, but they're lazy. They're lazy. They don't have bad attitudes. They'll show up when you want them to show up as far as, them supporting you. They have good attitudes, they're friendly, you know, the whole 9 yards as far as personality goes. They're approachable. They just don't do nothing. And these are the type of people that get on your damn nerves because it's like you don't want to hate them because you feel bad. You feel bad. It's like, I don't want to hate this person. I don't want to not like this person because I will feel bad because this person's actually a nice person. They're just lazy. They just don't do anything. It's like you give them everything that they need. You give them the tools to do, you give them the job, first of all. You give them the tools to do the job. And I'm sure a lot of employers probably face this. Very nice, kind-hearted people. You give them the job. You give them the tools to do the job. You give them the groundwork, the background. You give them everything that they need to do the job, but they just simply won't show up. They won't clock in. They won't log in to the website. They won't They won't start the paperwork. They won't download whatever needs to be downloaded. They won't do the process. And everything is right there sitting in front of them. And when you ask them why, it's always some excuse as to, oh, well, I didn't have a chance to do it. Nothing detailed, no convoluted excuses. Oh, well, I just didn't have a chance to do it. I mean, some of them do have excuses, but they're so lame. But the bottom line is they just won't do, and these are nice people. And these are the type of people that you find it is very, very hard to get rid of because they're nice people. It'd be different if they were belligerent and hard-headed and just didn't want to do right. It'd be easy to get rid of them because they get on your nerves so much you get frustrated and aggravated. But these are the type of people that are nice, and it's like, oh, you feel bad for cutting them off. You really do. And this particular guy is like, you get frustrated because you're just like, okay, you got the potential for this, and this. But they just simply, it's like you know that they're hungry. And a plate of food is sitting right in front of them, and they refuse to pick up a utensil and eat. So what do? These are the hardest people that you got to let go. And there was a part of me yesterday, I was like, well, I have a little bit of time. Maybe I could do a little bit for them. But then I had to sit down and meditate and think to myself, I said to myself, you know what, I don't need to do that because I have a feeling if I start doing some of the work for him in regards to this, that's going to create two problems. Number one, I might find myself doing all the work for him, which is going to take additional energy away from what I should be focusing on my part of the project. And that's bad. And number two, if the other participants get wind that I am doing it for him, they're going to see that as favoritism, and then they're going to have an issue with me. So instead of me sitting here trying to pander to one person, I'm going to lose the faith of 9 other people. I'm not doing that. So the best thing for me to do is just leave it alone. And if he doesn't do his part, then I'll just go ahead and solicit and see. Excuse me, y'all. I'm just waking up. I'll just go ahead and put out another offer to the masses. Push comes to shove because I got another 29 days on the project. I have a deadline to deal with. Is to go ahead and put out another offer for another slot to be open. And just say, look, I need another person to fill this slot for this project that I'm working on. Matter of fact, just to be on the safe side, I'll go ahead and say that I need 3 or 4 more people, just in case. Because, sometimes people will say they'll do it and then they won't do it. So it's always good to have a backup. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know, real life situations, I know how you feel sometimes. It's hard to let that really, really nice person go who just don't want to do shit for themselves. It's really, really hard. And it's really hard to set boundaries. Go to your higher power and ask for some additional spiritual strength. Ask them to help you set stronger boundaries, because that's what I had to do this morning. And I wanted to share that with you guys and let you know that I'm in the battle too. And if you're going through this, I hope this is a message of encouragement that it's okay and that I feel you. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Peace.